Hi, fifth graders. Let's talk about your opinion essay writing. So you will have to write a 5-paragraph essay, and it's an opinion or persuasive essay. They mean the same. They're interchangeable, okay? Opinion is not something that we can prove, right? So it's a personal viewpoint of feeling, your thoughts or beliefs, okay? And I showed everyone today in my live lesson the topics. So here are the topics here. Lots of different topics. So I'm going to put this into your lesson intro page, and I'll put them on the Padlet. So if you message me and say, what do we write on? That tells me you are not reading your lesson introduction pages. You cannot miss them. They're the very first page of your lessons. So be sure to read it and click on the links. And if you click on the links and you don't have the password, again, I've sent messages about this. We talked about it in class too. The password is at the bottom of all of my emails. It tells you what it is. I've also sent it out many times before. So please make sure that you use your password in order to get into the Padlet, okay? Because I'm going to give links. And if you cannot click into it and get into the Padlet, you're not going to be able to use the documents and will feel lost. So be sure that you know the password is LCA25. All caps, no space. LCA25. You will be able to get into the Padlet. So, and if you're like, what's the Padlet? Because you're new. It's right here. This is the Padlet over here. Look, I have them right here. All right. So, opinion essay writing. These are the topics. You can choose one of these topics to write about. And then here is a student sample of a fifth grader doing one on should students get paid for doing chores, okay? So this is a 5-paragraph. I know 5-paragraph might seem like a lot, but really it is just backing up. It's coming up with your opinion and 3 reasons. And then within those 3 reasons, because your reason number 1, reason number 2, reason number 3, okay? So then let me show you this picture. Introduction is the very first paragraph. You have body paragraph 2, 3, and 4. Those are the 3 reasons, okay? The 3 reasons. And then your last paragraph is your conclusion. You wrap it all up. So if you break it down into that idea, it's not so scary. All right? So let's talk about this. You will have a template that you will have to use in order to submit your paperwork. Please do not send in your own paper. I would like it to be on this. And the reason I do this is because you will have all of the things that you need. It will tell you in your first paragraph, you need a hook. We talked about what a hook is today. If you missed class, please go back and watch the recording. It's an interesting fact or a question. Then you need to have one piece of background, not much, just a sentence to bridge the hook to your opinion. Then you're going to state your opinion with your 3 reasons. 3 reasons for students that just attend me. If you attend Mrs. Scott's class and mine, then you will do a 4-paragraph essay, okay? And this should say 2, okay? 2 reasons. So, you're going to have a hook and then the background. Let's take a look at the student example. It says here's the hook. Have you ever cleaned your room or taken out the trash and thought, I wish I could earn money for this? That's the hook. It's a question. It catches my reader's attention. And here's the bridge that bridges the gap between my hook and my opinion thesis. Many kids do chores every day to help with their families. Now here is my opinion. I believe, or I think, or I feel, okay? Children should get paid to do chores. Children should get paid to do chores. That is the main topic, right? So I believe is my opinion. And then here's the reasons why. It teaches responsibility, helps them learn about money, and rewards them for doing hard work. These 3 things that are underlined, they are my body paragraphs. okay? Do you notice the first words over here? Those are called transition words. You need to use those and follow by a comma, okay? Transition word followed by a comma, and then your thesis, one that you put up here. And then you attach reason number 1. This is reason number 1 right here. And then look at this. This is secondly, that's my next body paragraph, and then my same thesis, but now I'm adding my second reason right here because it helps them earn money. Oops, that says learn. I'm going to have to make a change on that one. And then it gives all the details to support about earning money. And then lastly, we have the third body paragraph about doing chores because it helps reward them for their hard work, okay? And then you're going to give 2 to 3 details to support that, okay? Introduction has a hook, background sentence, then your thesis with I believe, I think, I feel. This part right here is the root of it. And then you attach your 3 reasons. Please write your opinion thesis with your reasons for your very last sentence of your introduction. See how this whole thing is my very last part? That's the way I want you to write it, okay? And then you're going to do your transitions first, followed by a comma, then your thesis, and then your reason, okay? Then you're going to have your conclusion down here. Again, I have a transition, and then this is a little bit different. In your conclusion, you don't want to give the same exact thing you just did 3 times in a row, or actually 4 if you include the intro. So you're going to word it just a little bit differently. So getting paid to do chores teaches children responsibility, helps them learn about money, and rewards their efforts. It's a little bit different than the ones up here, okay? And then you're going to back it up with you're summarizing it and then leaving your reader with something to think about, okay? Those are my 5 paragraphs there. So here on this page, I have everything right here for you. On the side, it tells you what you need. Above it, I'm going to give you your starters, okay? Now, because I say a starter, that doesn't mean that's what you're starting the paragraph with. Remember, you need to do your hook first. Okay, I'm giving you, this is almost like a transition word for your opinion, okay? And then I gave an example right here of what I want your very last sentence to look like. All right, and then here's your transition words for body paragraph 1. First of all, to begin with, to start with, plus your opinion thesis with reason 1. Okay, that's all you need to do. Once you do that, then the rest comes into action afterwards. And you're going to give 2 pieces of evidence to support your reason. The same thing for all 3 of these right here. Now let's move down here. Here's your conclusion. I have your transition words. In conclusion, to conclude, to wrap things up, as you can see. Use any one of those. Plus your opinion thesis, reword it, just like what I did earlier. If you're like, I don't get it, go back and look at my examples, please. Make sure you include your reasons and then add your call to action or your connection at the end. You can put something onto your reader like, now that you've listened to my viewpoint, what do you think about blah, 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 whatever your topic is about? Okay, that's like a call to action, or that is getting your reader connected to you, okay? Don't overthink it. Just add something in at the very end that brings your reader into your essay. All right? All right. I really hope this helps. Please make sure you go back to my video. You watch our class lessons. You come to your class lessons and you click on your lesson intro pages. I will have that all set for you. Okay? If you still don't understand things, please make an appointment with me. And how do you do that? You go to any email that I've sent out, go down to the bottom where my name is, and it says book me. You click on it, you type in the information I asked for, and voila, you pop up on my calendar and I can work with you. All right, bye guys.